subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you craft. Doesn't matter if you knit, crochet, scrapbook, sew, whatever. Let me know if you care that JoAnn's closing. Do you shop there? Did you shop there? Oh, a quick story. So as I'm checking out at JoAnn's,
listen to me, like I do this all the time.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, as you see in the title, we will be talking about JoAnn's fabric store, them closing. We're going to talk about who cares. Well, let's talk about that. But first, I want to let you guys know what I'm into now for the month of March. March is National Crochet Month, and I was just Googling, looking for something to do in honor of Crochet Month. Obviously, I crochet every day. Well, I want to, and I usually do, unless something's going on with me health-wise. But I wanted to do something specifically for this month, National Crochet Month. So I just started Googling and I stumbled upon this challenge. So there's an organization called Warm Up America, and they solicit knitters and crocheters to make certain things for them for home hurricane disaster relief, homeless, those in the hospital. So sometimes they'll say, you know, oh, we need blankets for babies in the hospital. We need blankets for young kids in homeless shelters. We need blankets for adults, lap gans, those types of things. Well, I stumbled upon a YouTuber, and I'll link her channel when I edit this video. But she is sponsoring a challenge, or she started a challenge, and it will be for Warm Up America. I think that's what it's called. Warm Up America. And I liked the blanket pattern. It's a baby blanket. I like the blanket pattern. And when I started Tunisian crocheting, I had wanted to do this technique. So I thought, oh, this would be my opportunity to finally do this particular Tunisian technique. And the pattern looks cute. And because this is donated items, they only want acrylic items. They don't want wool or any other like natural fibers, because people might be allergic to that. And they want it also to be something that is easy to care for. So this particular project is requires 100% acrylic yarn. So I just thought about it. I was like, do I have time to add something else into my week, into my day, into my crochet list of things to do? And I thought this would be quick and easy. I hope. It's a baby blanket, and I looked at how much yarn would be needed and the cost of it, and it wasn't very pricey at all. And so I thought, you know, I might be able to do it. I was a little nervous joining the challenge because I get bored, and when I get bored, then I quit and go on to something else. So I'm hoping that I can complete this challenge and donate this blanket. So every week I'm going to provide an update on how far I've gotten with this particular Warm It Up America Challenge blanket. So I'll show you how much I got now, because it did start March 3rd, which was last week, Monday, I think. So it started last week, March 3rd, and my yarn came later that day. So I got started, I think, the next day. This is what I have so far with the blanket, and there are strings hanging when I did yarn changes, so I haven't woven in any ends yet. So just keep that in mind when I show you the blanket. But I'm excited. It is a nice little, I'm glad I finally got to do this technique for Tunisian technique. But here you go. Here's what I have so far. So every week I will give an update. So that's what I've done so far this week. And then next week I'll come back and show you how the blanket is growing. I don't have a schematic of how many total blanket boxes, squares are needed. So I don't know how big it's gonna be. I have to figure that out. And also it's corner to corner. I did corner to corner once with a graph. Oh my goodness. It started off good, but when I started going on the decrease part, it was getting confusing to me and I abandoned the project and I never tried corner to corner again. And so this is corner to corner, and so I was a little nervous joining for that reason. I thought, okay, I'm going to try a new technique and corner to corner. But I think I'm up for the challenge. And I actually think this is going to be easier to start the decrease on because they look like just little, stair steps. And I think in my mind, I know how the decrease is going to work. So this might be an easier way to get back into corner to corner for me. We'll see as we progress. I think we have until April 14th to complete it. So I just got to figure out how much is the total number of squares that will be needed for this, so I can break it down to make sure I do a little bit or enough each week to have it completed by that time and not just have to sit and do it all at one sitting or 1 week or whatever, try to finish this off. I'm going to try to do a little bit at a time and pace myself. That way I can still work on all the other stuff that I want to get done and need to get done in crochet and not allow this to kind of take over because I got some things that I'm trying to get finished. So it's a fun little workup. I'm enjoying it. So I had to buy yarn for this, and this particular yarn, hold on. Well, I don't have okay, so this particular yarn, it's Lion brand, and I'm so happy it's DK weight because that worsted weight, I'm not used to using it anymore. And when I do, it's so thick for me because I'm used to using sock weight, fingering weight, or mostly DK weight, and which is much thinner than worsted weight, that number 4 yarn. So I'm glad this is, even though it's acrylic, it is a baby yarn, so it's soft and it's DK, it's light, something that I'm used to working with. So I like it. So I only needed 4 little balls of this yarn and for this project. So that was another thing. And on Amazon, I got it for, I think it was like for the 4 yarn, for all of the yarn, it was $23, which was not bad. It was actually great. So I got the 2 colors. The pattern calls for 2 colors. It's really, you see white in there, but the yellow has white in it, and the mint has white as well. So it looks like it's 3 colors, but it's really 2 colors in there. Just realized my head wrap kind of matches this blanket a little bit. What was I gonna say? Okay, so the yarn came, and Monday I ordered from Amazon because I looked online. Michael's did have it, and when I looked, Michael's had it, and it was like $4 and something for a ball of yarn, and but they didn't have the colors that I wanted, so I went ahead and ordered it from Amazon, and it came out just a little bit more than that. And then I looked online for JoAnn's because I thought, okay, they're closing, maybe they'll have a good price on it. Well, all of theirs online was, excuse me, was sold out. So I went ahead and ordered it on Amazon. And as I was working with it, I thought I really wanted to get another color in here. The reason why I chose these 2 colors is because it reminded me of the baby blanket that I crocheted for my son's nursery. So I thought I wanted a unisex one so that if they had a boy or a girl that they needed to give the blanket to, they didn't have to say, oh, this one's pink and I have a boy or whatever. And so I wanted it to be gender neutral. And then I picked these colors because they reminded me. I used more of a teal color instead of the mint, but it reminded me of my son's nursery colors and the blanket that I crocheted for him. I think I'll pop it up here because I'm getting better at editing. But anyway, but my son's blanket also had brown in it, and I thought I really want to add some brown to it, so I might add brown in there. All right, now enough of that kind of. Let's switch over to JoAnn's clothing. And as my thumbnail, it says, like, who cares? A lot of people, apparently, because the internet is blowing up with people with sad emojis and videos of empty JoAnn shelves of yarn, and I guess the sewing community and else the crafting community. So a lot of people are sad about it. Am I sad about it? No. I mean, I didn't really shop at JoAnn's. I'm sad that people are going to be losing employment. I'm sad for them. I pray that they would, if they're looking to go somewhere else and seek employment elsewhere, I pray that they find that. Or if they're just looking to retire, then I guess great. But, I don't rejoice in anyone losing their jobs. But I hadn't shopped at JoAnn's in I don't know how long, because even when I was buying yarn from big box stores like that, I didn't care for JoAnn's because they were always more expensive than the other places, like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or even Walmart. Like JoAnn's was always ridiculous with their prices to me. So I very rarely bought yarn, and this was like decades ago. I very rarely bought yarn from them because I just thought their prices were too high. And maybe that is why they're going out of business, because I just don't think they were price competitive. So I didn't shop there very often when I was buying yarn from big box stores. And the last time prior to today, because I did go to JoAnn's today, but prior to today, it had been like a few years since I had been inside of a JoAnn's, and that was only because I had signed up for a beginner's sewing class. So that was the last time I had been inside of a JoAnn's prior to today. So I don't care, but I do know that there are a lot of people who do care, and because I'm online in several fiber communities, and even on YouTube, it's JoAnn's closing, sad emoji, sad emoji. So there are a lot of people who do care. And for those people, I really do hope that they have other craft stores nearby that they can get the things that they want, like, and need when the store closes. So anyway, I was in the area and I decided I wanted to go to JoAnn's today and just do some recording of their shelves, not necessarily to buy yarn, but then I thought about it. I said I wanted to add a little bit of brown to this, and I said if they have the particular yarn for this challenge and they have it in like a brown tone, I will buy one just to add it throughout this particular blanket, to add another color in there. And so I went in there today, and I'll tell you, let me show you my yarn haul. But here it is. I went in today and I got my haul. Yeah, one thing. And it just reminded me of why I don't shop at JoAnn's. But this is the yarn. It's Lion Brand ice cream yarn. I like it. I had never heard of it prior to this challenge. But this is the yarn. The lady who created the pattern for this challenge, she recommended this yarn. So I ordered these two from Amazon. And then when I was in JoAnn's today, I got this. And the only reason why I got this, because as you will see in the video, I'm going to put up the video of me shopping, or filming in there really. This yarn at Hobby Lobby was $4.99, and they had it on sale for like $3 and something, but they didn't have the color I wanted. And I'll show you that too. Like Hobby Lobby had it. But JoAnn's yarn, this yarn was $6 and I think 49 cents or something. And I was like, and then all of their yarn is just 25% off. That is not a clearance sale. That is not a I'm closing my store sale and I'm trying to get rid of inventory. Like, first of all, you hike up the price and then you only give 25% off. But the reason why I got it, because while I was standing in the store, because I first put it back on the shelf, I'm like, I'm not getting this. I'll just order it from Amazon. But I ordered this yarn from Amazon in like a 2-pack or whatever, so it was cheaper because I was ordering more. And for one separate one, this particular one, it ended up being like $5 and something. But with the JoAnn's $6.49 and me doing the 25%, it ended up being $4 and something with tax. I think it came out to $5 and let's see here, $5.16. So since it ended up being less than one ball would have been on Amazon, and Michael's didn't have it. I looked at the app real quick while I was still in JoAnn's, and Hobby Lobby didn't have this color. I said, okay, it is $4 and something, so I'll go ahead and get it. But it just really reminded me of why I stopped shopping at JoAnn's. It's because ridiculous. Like, they're the same yarn, the exact same yarn. I can see if their yarn was premium, because I'll pay for premium yarn if it was premium or something, but it's the same yarn that the other stores carry, but they, it's more. So anyway, I got it, and that's my little yarn haul, and that's probably the last time I'll be in JoAnn's. And that's it. And that's who cares. So I'm going to go ahead and end this portion of the video and just show you a little bit of footage of me at JoAnn's today shopping and getting my little yarn haul. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you craft. Doesn't matter if you knit, crochet, scrapbook, sew, whatever. Let me know if you care that JoAnn's closing. Do you shop there? Did you shop there? Oh, a quick story. So as I'm checking out at JoAnn's, I just wanted to know when they were closing, right? And I asked the question before I really thought about it. So the lady who checked me out, I said, when are you guys closing? She says, I don't know. No, she says, we don't know. And so I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, you probably get that question a lot. She goes, about 1,000 times a day. And I was like, okay, again, ma'am, I'm sorry. Bye-bye. I walked out the store and I thought, okay, if it bothers you that much, ma'am, why not just put a big old sign next to the machine where people pay? The little card reader thing. Why not put a big sign and say, we don't know when we're closing? But, don't snap at us. I just wanted to know, like, just to tell people who want to go to JoAnn's before they close if they had a closing day. That's all. Because I don't really think I would be going back to JoAnn's. So that's all I asked for. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure she probably got that a bunch of times. But again, when you work in customer service, you get the same questions over and over. I used to get that when I was a flight attendant. I had to realize I had 5 flights that day. Not the person who was asking me that question. That was probably their only flight that day. And I had to treat them like that was their only flight. And like that was the first time I heard something. So, but I get it. You have a day when you're annoyed. So she get a pass. But I just wanted to tell you about it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Stay to the end. It's just quick, I think. I haven't edited yet, but I wasn't in there long. Just getting a little bit of video footage. So you guys have a great week. And don't forget to watch my shorts every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my long form video every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great day. See you guys next week. Yep, this is what I'm looking for the blanket. Ice cream. I just need one more. Don't need, want one more. Wait a minute, this is more expensive. This is why I don't shop at JoAnn's. This is more expensive than buying this on Amazon. Even with their 25% off. They jacked up the price and then, oh, we're gonna give you 25% off. Well, I could get this cheaper ordering it from Amazon. This is crazy. This is not a sale. Ice cream, 25% off. I think I'm gonna get this. I don't know when they close them, but they still have a lot of yarn left. Make this sale deeper. This stuff. There's still